Hey, it's David. I'm glad you're here. We're going to talk a little bit today about light meters and white balance targets. We've talked about it a lot on the blog lately, and two things I don't go into any session without, whether it's in the studio or out in the natural light, is my light meter and my white balance target. That side. There we go. Today we're going to look at how we use the light meter. Now I'm using a Sekonic L-358 light meter. This measures both ambient and electronic flash. So the first thing we're going to do, this is ambient light. So we're going to walk over here, and when I meter off my model or my subject, I'm going to meter from the side where the light is coming from. And I'm always going to meter on the high cheekbone because this is where the highlight is in the photograph, and that's the most important part. So we're going to meter right in here, and you're going to see that right in here we're going to get a reading of 125th at f2. Just like that. That's where we're going to set our camera, and that's how our exposure is going to go. I'm going to also hand Kirsten the target and have her hold it up right under her chin, just like they do with that big number at the police department. And we'll put it right underneath there. We're going to photograph this, and then we're going to follow the directions in another blog post as to how to actually use this for white balance. When I'm using the target, the white spot always goes toward the light source. One of the things that I love about the Sekonic 358 meter is the ability to trigger a Pocket Wizard flash along with the meter itself. So I don't need a separate trigger in my hand to do that. This little chip in the back, it's called the RT32 module, clips into the back of my meter, and now will work in conjunction with my Pocket Wizard digital receiver. Let's go over here and meter flash. What I'm going to do is basically the same thing we just did with ambient light. We're going to meter the flash off the highlight side of the face. So the light meter is going to be set now into electronic flash mode, and because of the receiver being tuned to the chip inside the meter, all I have to do is push the button on the meter, the flash fires, and gives me my reading. I can now set my camera, or if I have another flash back in the corner, as we do in this setup, we can also hook that in, and you can see that's hooked in with a Pocket Wizard as well. We can now meter off the back side and get that reading as well. So we make sure that's about a stop lower than this reading. Boom, we're good to go. You've got perfect exposure every time. Same thing with the white balance target. Kirsten's going to hold that up just like she did with the available light photograph. We want the white side toward the light source. You've got perfect white balance, you've got perfect exposure. That's where you need to start. I'm David Grupa. This has been a Camp David Minute. Thanks for watching. Thanks to Kirsten for letting us use her studio to demonstrate it. We'll see you next time.